Well, NYC-listed Snowflake, which will be in town for this year's big celebration, was also at the exchange earlier, back in September, to celebrate the finalists of this year's Startup Challenge. In collaboration with the stock exchange, the annual event looks to ignite innovation and empower AI startups. That includes this year's winner, Lumilinks. CEO Gary Cole and head of data science, Seb Bennett, told me how they're using Snowflake's platform to centralize data. Let's take a look.
So Snowflake have really captured the market in the sense of centralized data warehouses. For enterprises, that means all their data is in one place. Now, you've got an opportunity that people have been using SaaS platforms for a long time, and it's gone past the point where an enterprise wants to use 20, 30, 40 platforms. And so really what we're about is about building applications so people can consume their intelligence centrally on their warehouse. So Snowflake have really solved the data problem, and we're now looking at the application.
Interesting. I want to hear more specifically about that Fleet Sense application. Seb, what can you share?
Fleet Sense application sort of embodies what Gary's been talking about there, because we deliver to 4 different stakeholders all in one place on Snowflake. We're helping fleet managers keep their vehicles on the road by doing preventative and predictive maintenance on those vehicles. We're helping them know the best place to get them fixed. We're helping their finance managers know what's coming up. We're helping engineers know what needs doing. And we're doing all of that in one place, which we're really excited about.
Why is this the tip of the iceberg when it comes to AI applications?
There's some awesome companies out in the market that do some really great services. But as I say, with the change of where people hold their data, people want to consume their intelligence in that same place. So if people don't really evolve, that it will change the fact that these really great companies won't have the opportunity to continue with their clients because they are consuming their data differently.
I see here at Lumilinks, you have demonstrated incredible impact, as you mentioned there. Gary, saving clients millions annually with your applications. What was the strategic motivation for entering this competition by Snowflake?
We had 2 pieces. We genuinely believe that actually there is that £1 trillion shift. You know, we've seen it for a few years, and we're getting to the size where we wanted both cultural and technical validation. You know, and so really, you know, Snowflake are such an incredible business doing some really great tools. We wanted to show actually how we're creating business impact, and that validation was great to receive.
What was the biggest aha moment during the challenge process?
Yeah, one of the things we found super valuable was we created a video as part of the process where we really took stock about our journey, about where we've been, about our people, and about why we are doing what we do. And to do that was amazing sort of grounding to then springboard into what's happening at the moment.
What have been the takeaways since the win?
One of the founders of Snowflake got quite excited about not just complex applications, but some of the simple things you can do for businesses. You know, and that excitement was a real validation point. You know, we can do things in a couple of weeks that can make a real impact, and you know, 7-figure returns. Some of those things are more complex, but that validation was a big part of our journey, and it's been great to be part of.
How have your customers responded to the win?
Yeah, I mean, they've loved it. It's been great to be associated with that. A few people have sort of reached out on emails and LinkedIn and things to just congratulate us. And it's opened a lot of new conversations, which we're really excited about with the team at Snowflake and other opportunities.
Personal milestone as well? That probably is part of the celebration, right?
Absolutely. So there was another one when we won Best Companies in the UK to Work For, top 10 tech businesses. It was a really touching point, and this is the technical version of that culture. And so to have both, you know, kind of validation in the culture of our business and now the technology and the work we're doing, it's been second to none. It's been amazing. Impressive
indeed. Any tips for the next entrance next year? What would you tell them, Seb?
I would tell them go for it. Yeah. Definitely go for it. We found the process incredibly valuable. I think as startups, sometimes we spend a long time thinking about what's the best next step, but making action and decision is super important. So with something like this, it's been super valuable for us, and we'd recommend they go for it.
How is Snowflake technology helping Lumilinks today?
Really, it's about the keep pushing forward on the technology that they're creating. You know, there's a big step in the sense of how do we get to business users. So we had kind of cloud data centers, you know, and now we've got a data platform. There's still one step to get to actual end users, to actually empower people in the workplace. the tool set that Snowflake creates is enabling us to take that step. We couldn't have done it without Snowflake. We see it as a huge transition to actually empower technical and non-technical people. And as I say, they're striving all the time for new technical features that are enabling us to be able to take that step.
Thanks there to Lumilinks CEO Gary Cole and head of data science Seb Bennett.